Well, it looks like you had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but it's time to get back to the studio because we've got a game to finish.
Woo, 2K23 right around the corner. While you were out there in Vegas, I was catching up with some of the dev team to share some insights on NBA 2K23. I can't wait to share it with all of you.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you can see the gorgeous geography of Phoenix, Arizona there behind the skyline. What a view. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game, but the reality is players get up for the big games, BA.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at center. Outside Brunson. Doncic outside. Outside Brunson. 4 on the clock. Up and over Crowder. And now the Suns fast break. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges.
To me, the defense did all it could in that instance. It's just amazing how Devin Booker maintains focus with the defense draped all over him.
Now here's Finney Smith. Outside Brunson. Doncic right side. Here's Finney Smith. And there it is for him.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Here's Booker. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Booker's got 5 points.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Doncic against Ayton. Here's Brunson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Some changes for Phoenix. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Bullock. Clock at 4. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Kleba. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Oh, such nice touch on that turnaround jumper. That was smooth.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Crowder, that's good.
Well, Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. Here's Kleba. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Bullock, covered by Johnson. Goes up on the wing, and that one drops for him. The Suns leading. Now Payne. And he drives in. Pass to McGee. Bridges with it. Puts up a three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And Brunson, here we go. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Phoenix making some changes. Craig is checked in for Crowder. And it's Shamet in for Bridges. And Dallas with a change here, too. Hardaway's checked in for Brunson. Outside Hardaway. Bertans inside. Covered by Johnson. For three, Hardaway. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
I just love how confident Tim Hardaway Jr. is from long distance. This guy will cash in from there.
Pass to Johnson. And it's rejected. The Mavericks trailing. Now Dinwiddie. Oh, the stuff! And he gets that one.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Payne. With the floater. And the shot goes.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Bertans. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Here's Payne. Let's go with a three. And the Suns get another three. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Suns ahead. They're up by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a communicator.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 4. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
And the first one at the line is good. Doncic hits them both.
Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. And here's Finney-Smith. Now here's Powell. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. Hardaway with it. From about 19. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
His first personal foul.
And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe, Norris. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game. And that started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Bridges, he's checked in for Shamet. And Dallas also making a switch. Brunson's checked in.
Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
Ball passes to Booker. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Doncic. Got a piece of it. Outside Brunson. And he's going for the lob. Craig with a steal. And Ayton with the stuff.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up.
Outside Brunson. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Oh, Ayton with the block. Outside Booker. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Down low. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
There are few people in the league that are more scary when they start to find their rhythm than Devin Booker, and he's cooking right now.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
For your son, Dancer.
changes for Phoenix. Saric checks in for DeAndre Ayton. Crowder comes in for Craig. And Payne is subbed in for Devin Booker. Here's Bullock. Pass to Brunson. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Some changes for Phoenix. McGee comes in for Saric. And it's Johnson in for Chris Paul. And Dallas with a change here too. Ntilikina's checked in. That free throw good from Brunson. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's McGee. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Suns lead by 3.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Brunson. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 8 points.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Knocked away. Kleber outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, you can see Frank Ntilikina running the offense and growing with every opportunity.
Bridges outside. Pass to Payne. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Bertans. Outside Brunson. Here's Bullock. 58 seconds left in the second period. Oh, and Johnson with a block. For 3, Bridges drains the triple. 6 points for him.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Kleber outside. Bertans against Payne. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. Oh man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And it's blocked. And the power dunk by Bertans.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Bridges, and it's Phoenix with another.
Well, good defense, losing to better offense in that instance. You love how calm Mikal Bridges is in the face of that great contest.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 1. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Monty Williams, and Coach, certainly some areas to correct moving forward. What have you seen so far?
Had a few breakdowns on defense. We got to recognize personnel. We're giving up a few open shots to the guys we talked about. We'll be better as we go forward. We got to get out and run, but our defense will help us run more.
It all starts on D. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I always like to see teams round the three. And when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens. Running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Paul. Clock at 6. Ayton inside, guarded by Doncic. That one's good for 2.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish right through the contact.
Doncic against Crowder. And there's the rejection. And he drops it in from the low post. Now it's a three-point Phoenix lead.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Count it.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Phoenix has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Phoenix calls timeout. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
Shamit, he's checked in for Crowder. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Doncic. Dinwiddie against Paul.
Mavericks foul. Spencer Dinwiddie.
And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Brown, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Substitution on the court.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
.90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Paul. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Paul's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Good on the shot.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Paul against Dinwiddie. Booker, the pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Ayton. Shoots shoots over Dinwiddie. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Dinwiddie against Paul. And here's Booker. Here's Paul. Shoots over Brown. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Booker. Paul's got 6 points.
He's been under duress many times in his career. Does not let quality defense affect him. Chris Paul, great concentration.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Making some changes. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Holiday comes in for Booker, and Payne is subbed in for Paul. Third quarter here, 3 minutes have come off the clock. Dinwiddie against Johnson. The ball's knocked loose. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well-balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Right side Payne. Oh, Green with a block. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. Payton comes in for Holiday. Bertans checked in for the Mavericks. Bullock comes in for Green. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. And here's Kleba. Hardaway with it. Give him 8 points now. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Pass to McGee. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness! And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Outside Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance. Hardaway's got 11 points.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr., looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Payton. He tries for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Bertans. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? The Suns on top, leading by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Davis Bertans is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bullock in at the 3 spot.
How about the ups of Dwight Powell? He's making these lobs look easy.
And here are the Suns now. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. And he gets it to go.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Doncic, good.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
Outside Paul. For 3, Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. Over Paul. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Well, you have got to take this shot away from Luka Doncic. He's too good to be given the mid-range look.
Phoenix calls timeout.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Smith checked in for Bertans. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Doncic, coming off a Suns make. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Out left to the wing. Ayton finds Booker. Here's Paul, guarded by Doncic. Paul with the bucket.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul, such a quick thinker.
Outside Brunson. Back to Doncic. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Pass to Booker. Crowder outside. Bridges outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Paul against Doncic. That's tipped. Stolen by Ayton. Paul against Doncic. Now Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And now the Mavs on the run. It's Powell on the wing. To end the run. And Doncic with the lay-in.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
2 minutes remaining in
Booker
the game.
against Brunson.
2 minutes.
Here's Booker. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. To the inside. Brunson. Ooh, Paul with the block. They recover it. Second chance shot.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. Rejection, yes, sir.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys, make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Doncic. That's good from Bridges. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns.
Spencer Dinwiddie, shooting one.
One shot.
Free throw good, Dinwiddie. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Paul. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Well, to a good point guard, running the pick and roll in the NBA is second nature. Chris Paul's been doing this a long, long time.
Now here's Dinwiddie. It's Bullock on the wing. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
For Phoenix, they've gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth. Outside Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it. And another basket for Phoenix.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Now here's Brunson. Up top, Powell. It's stolen by Johnson. Ayton passes to Booker. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The dome of the California Capitol building lit up dramatically here at our broadcast location in Sacramento. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldrich will be reporting from the sidelines. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Josh Hart, Damian Lillard out there with Nurkic, and it's Simons in at the shooting guard. And for the Kings, we've got De'Aaron Fox. Sabonis is out there with Lyles. And it's Mitchell, and it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. And the pace of this game, Chris, unlikely to be high. Both of these teams like to slow it down. And, Chris, as you know, run half-court sets.
Yeah, they don't want to turn this into a boat race. Chances will be limited, and it's crucial. Games like this, minimize turnovers.
And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Lillard with it. Driving to the basket. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Now, you got to do more than that to stop Lillard. Superb job at brushing off the physical defense.
On the wing, Barnes. And it's blocked. Here's Lillard. Here's Watford. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Barnes outside. At the top of the key, Mitchell. Barnes finds Fox. For 3, Mitchell. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing the rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Lillard's got his second basket.
Terrific focus from the skilled guard. I mean, Lillard maintaining concentration in the face of good defense.
Sabonis, the pass to Fox. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
I really enjoyed watching De'Aaron Fox blossom into a leader over the first few seasons in the league.
All that comes from he has emerged as a star player, and he's become more and more assertive as a teammate. That's when it got obvious that he's a player you can build a franchise around.
Free throw good, Fox. You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Oh, yeah, we've seen the evolution of Fox as a passer. And with every pass like that, it's obvious how far he's come.
Here's Simons. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to catch up with Portland's head coach. We talked about the snowball effect that De'Aaron Fox can have on his team. Coach told me when he gets a few easy ones, everyone else follows suit. We need to get back in transition and take away layup chances from him. And that won't be easy, given the elite speed that Fox possesses. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Harkless comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Davis is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Harkless. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D really.
Here's Simons. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
No, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
It's deflected. Now Hart. Little passes to Simons. Lillard way outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Oh, Holmes in position. Stolen by Winslow. Here's Simons. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So the Kings called timeout. They're first.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup it and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Sacramento making some changes. Lamb, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Justin Holiday comes in for Davis. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mitchell. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Lamb. And there's the drive. The teardrop falls in.
A smooth first step, good ball handling. Lamb toasted defense on the drive.
To the inside, Ellaby, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now here's Lamb. Kicks it to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11, and again it's Sacramento converting.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's McLemore. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Eubanks. And again, it's Portland converting. 43 seconds left to play in the first. There's the pass to Holmes. Passes it to Lamb. Another 3 for Sacramento.
He spots up so well off the ball. Lamb, an excellent all-around jump shooter.
Holiday against Johnson. Lets it go. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Punch, counter punch. impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, with the talent around him, Damian Lillard able to play off the ball. He explained how that helped him get open.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp. You know, usually at the beginning of a defensive possession is get over the first screen. You know, the energy is up, they're interested, and usually at about 12 seconds they're a little tired. The interest goes down.
Well, and Damian Lillard, Greg, accustomed to making shots with the clock winding down.
They have a phrase for it. Whether the defense is locked in or not, that clock is ticking down to Dame time.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Kings, Trey Lyles out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in at the 3. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. He says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Barnes, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. Davis comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Mitchell in for Fox.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Chris, one change we're seeing now, a lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. I mean, if you're 7 foot, you should be close to the basket at times if you have a game. You got to win. But I love to see how players who do it effectively, inside and outside. Think about Embiid. Think about Jokic. And on the whole, I love the way that the game is evolved. And I really miss the post-up because you have to have complete game, and I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now, so I think it's going to come.
Here's Johnson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Davis.
And they got to bring the double team.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Mitchell against Lillard. Knocked away. It's stolen by Johnson. Driving the lane. There's Winslow. Plays it up and banks it in. Winslow's got his first points in this one.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Sabonis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the confidence from Sabonis. Since being traded from OKC back in 2017, this guy has raised his level.
Barnes looking around. Johnson with the block. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lillard attacking. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Sacramento. Look at that effort. I mean, look at the energy, the competitive spirit. Lillard, not to be denied.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Reese Harkless comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Lamb in there for Justin Holiday. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Little comes in for Johnson. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Count that one. And that's now 7 points for Davion Mitchell. Portland leading by 7. A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Winslow against Davis. Harkless with the steal. Now here's Davis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one's good. Mitchell.
He's not their first option too often, but he can hit the 3 when he's on.
Pass to Winslow. Here's Simons. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And some changes here for the Kings. Trey Lyles checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Terrence Davis. And it's Fox in for Mitchell. Here's Fox. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's so capable of scorching you with the in-between jumper. Fox takes no time getting the shot off.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Nurkic.
Oh, man, an underrated big man. Nurkic, I mean, his brute strength is intimidating to deal with on both ends.
Sacramento making a switch here. Len's checked in. And both free throws good for Nurkic. 56 seconds left to play here in the half. DiVincenzo with it. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Lamb. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And really, Lamb is more than just a shooter. I mean, he's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Here's Simons. Got a piece of it. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they recover it. Down low. And the dunk by Lyles.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Here's McLemore, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his first personal
And that's the big-time strength of McLemore. If you were going to foul this guy, you can't give him any daylight to get the shot on.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
One shot.
That free throw good for McLemore.
The former Jayhawk McLemore, a gifted scorer who can really light it up in a hurry.
Takes the three, and another three for Sacramento. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points and 3 assists. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles there last time out. Big fella, what's your take on Sacramento so far?
I like how they're working the ball down low and finding easy looks. They may be tempted to switch things up in the second half, but I say stick with it. Force the other team to adjust to the way you play.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. They've got Yusuf Nurkic, Damian Lillard out there with Hart, and it's Simons in at the 2. Wiles kicks to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. For the lead. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Evolving right before our eyes. When Fox puts it all together, so fun.
Now the pass to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And that's now 6 points for Nurkic. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 1. Sabonis, the pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
I mean, having a point guard who can attack the basket like Fox is priceless. I mean, they love to see him take it up strong like that.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Man, a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Sacramento.
Justin Holiday.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Trailblazers ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Passes it to Simons. To the paint. And finished off by Nurkic.
Rising off the ground with such intensity. I mean, when Nurkic is this close, he wants to slam it down.
Mitchell passes to Barnes. And here is Lyles. Back to Barnes. Pass to Mitchell. Floats one. Sabonis. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard, right side. Count it.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Yeah, whether it's on the court or in the booth, Dame Lillard will face the fire and compete. And watch what you say. Let's keep those receipts.
Sacramento making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Terrence Davis comes in for Lyles. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mitchell. Free throw good from Lillard. And there have always been those opponents, Chris, you don't want to fire up. I think Lillard is in that category, right?
They say don't poke the bear. Dame's not the loudest, but he will answer. You gotta put some respect on him.
Here's Barnes. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possession. Turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Little, he's checked in for Eubanks. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. To the right side. In the corner, it's Little. Inside. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Davis. Here's DiVincenzo. Now, here's Holmes. Guarded closely. Here's Holiday. It counts, and the foul. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Remarkable focus from Holiday right there. When he makes tough shots, it helps him get into rhythm.
For Sacramento, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Lamb is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Brown is checked in for the Trailblazers. McLemore has come in for Josh Hart.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That's good from Holiday.
He's a gifted athlete who plays with the real drive. Holiday wants to keep proving he's worthy of more responsibility.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And McLemore kicks to Little. 5 on the clock. Count the basket and the foul. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Lillard is such a crafty finisher. Even when he takes a pound, he sticks with
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Trey Lyles checked in for Jeremy Lamb, and De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Justin Holiday. Free throw good, Damian Lillard. And the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
And here's Davis for three. That's tipped. The shot by Lillard, wide open. He drains the quick shot. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. The D struggling to keep up.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
For your 916 crew.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Barnes.
916 crew.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Fox finds Sabonis. And he gets the bucket. Sabonis has got the game tied up here for Sacramento.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
Yep, that one goes. Lillard's got 22 points.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Shoots. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And a work in progress for sure, but the more Fox tries his luck from there, the better he'll become.
Lillard from outside, and again it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Ben McLemore.
Second team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
For Sacramento, Dante DiVincenzo at the line for two.
Shooter two. And the first one drops. Sacramento making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. The Trailblazers making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Lillard's got 15 points here in the second half. Lillard against Mitchell. From outside the arc, what a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And we get some fireworks there to finish the quarter. That three ties it up as we go down the home stretch.
And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. We've got Lyles. Mitchell is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Davis at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Here's Mitchell. That one good for 2.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Here's Simons. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. Inside, Nurkic with the steal. Pass to Hart. Back to Nurkic. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Timeout called by the Kings. He's checked in for Sacramento. Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry said to his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Lillard from outside, and the Trailblazers another 3.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Mitchell outside. The pass to Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. Lyles passes to Davis. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Lillard outside. Back to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Nurkic has got 6 in the quarter.
Sometimes it's impossible to contain Nurkic. At his height and weight, he's great at finishing through contact.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul.
Damian Lillard.
That's foul number 2 for him. Fox,
foul.
he's checked in for Davis.
First team foul. Into the lineup for your Kings, De'Aaron Fox.
Mitchell outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
And there's no better feeling coming up nails when the stakes are high.
Sacramento. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Mitchell, no good on that one. Portland leading by 3. Now, Nurkic. Lillard outside. And another 3 for Portland.
His three-point shooting is an important part of his game. Lillard has to hit that shot all night if he wants to.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Fox. It's blocked. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Hart the pass to Nurkic. At the Hart. Fires the 3. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Stolen. Here's Simons. Passes to Nurkic. Lillard outside. A minute 20 left in the 4th. 6 to shoot. Simons the pass to Nurkic. Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Got to give Nurkic props. He's gifted at staying in control even when he's under pressure.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 11. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, get loud for your 916 crew. Fans, your 916 crew.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
It's just too bad they're on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. It would have been nice for him to have a chance to perform like this in the postseason. And Sacramento has possession. They trail by 11. Fox passes to Holmes. Mitchell kicks to Fox. To end the run, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Sacramento making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And Lyle subbed in for Harkless. And then for the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Eubanks. And it's Simons in for McLemore. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Shot's good by Mitchell.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Lillard. Now, here's Hart. Here's Watford. Here's Simons. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Simons has got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough. It's just been one of those nights from he got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Simons, the pass to Lillard. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Lillard's got 35. From 13, and again it's Sacramento converted.
The defense can't do anything about that. I mean, sometimes Fox just beats you with better offense.
Lillard outside. So the Trailblazers win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Dame. I know you guys wanted this game tonight, so how were you able to get it done?
I thought it was a game that we just had to come out, with a certain level of urgency and aggressiveness. We started the game off really strong. Obviously, they made a run. They play free. They play aggressive. They got some guys that can get things done. They made a game of it. We had to work for it, which, we expect, we respect. So it was a great group effort. We did the things we need to do to get a win, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, you're keeping it rolling, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.